Alright guys, we're down here by the frag tank. We're totally running on the calcium reactor right now. We switched from the 2-part to the calcium reactor. So I'm going to show you what I had running previously. So let's take a look. Okay, so previously I had the alkalinity, the calcium, and the Tropic Marin C. They were all being dosed. Also, in addition to that, I was adding some Tropic Marin K and Tropic Marin A. And now, as you can see, the doser is completely disconnected. So we are on the calcium reactor, and I'm going to show you how I switched from the 2-part to the calcium reactor. First thing that I want to mention is this isn't necessary. You don't have to have a calcium reactor. You can do the 2-part. Just got to do what's within your budget. As you can see, everything was doing well with the 2-part. I just felt the calcium reactor was going to be a better option for me as these corals grow bigger and also in the ease of operation. Basically what I did was I let the calcium reactor run for a week without any CO2 to get all the air bubbles out and to get it adjusted to the water flowing through it. Okay, then I made sure that when I connected my regulator that the needle valve was off, the pressure was off, and I started out by turning the CO2 out up all the way, and then I adjusted my pressure going into the calcium reactor to about 10 pounds, and I got my bubble rate to about 1 bubble per minute, and I let it run. So once the CO2 was running, it took about 4 hours. I kept an eye on my pH. My pH started to drop from 8.1, which it was, and it ended up bottoming out at 6.7. It's at 6.5 now because I increased my bubble rate a little bit. Try to bring the alkalinity up. So it will take a little while for it to start dissolving the coral skeletons that are in the calcium reactor. But it will eventually start, and that's when you're going to start noticing increase in your alkalinity if you're dosing along with the calcium reactor. Prior to starting the calcium reactor, I had a alkalinity level of about 9 to 9.5 DKH. I would test every 12 hours. So the first thing I noticed in about 24 hours was that it was going up. So what I did was decrease my dosing by 3 milliliters 4 times a day. So basically decreased it by 12 milliliters a day. And then I tested again in 12 hours, then in 24 hours, then in 24 hours I noticed it was still going up. So I dropped it another 3 or 12 per day milliliters that I was dosing. And I continued to test it every 12 hours, and on the 24th hour, what I would do is drop it another 3. And then I'd continue to do this all the way until the alkalinity level started to drop. So once it started to drop lower, I didn't get all panicky because I actually wanted to get back to my alkalinity of 9 or 9.5. So eventually it came down to DKH of 9.7. So then once the doser was completed and it was completely off, then I test every 12 hours, and I was pretty much maintaining the alkalinity at 170 to 179. And I continue to test every 12 hours. and I noticed it slowly going down until we came down to like 167, 165, 161, which is where I was originally. So now what I'm going to do is monitor this, and if I need to increase the alkalinity, I can either slow down my drip rate or increase my CO2, which is going into the reactor to create a more rich alkalinity and calcium mixture, which will be dosed into my tank. So I did set my pH monitor to 6.5 as a low, and as of right now, over the last 3-4 days, it stayed constant at the 6.5. Hasn't shut off because it hasn't dropped any lower than that. So at this point, I'm satisfied with it being at 6.5. I'm not going to make any adjustments because my alkalinity is stable right now at about 9.5 DKH. So we're just going to leave it like that and see what happens over the next month or so. If I have to make any adjustments, I'll do so then. Alright guys, I know it seemed quick and easy, but it was. It did take like a week, 2 weeks to get through the whole process. But right now, all we're looking at is testing and adjusting as necessary. Thank you for watching, and happy reefing.